everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decipher the language of big business. Today we're diving into a filing that's about as exciting as watching paint dry, unless you're into the financial equivalent of watching paint dry, that is. We're looking at a report from Golub Capital Direct Lending Corporation. In short, they're selling more stock, but why? And what does it mean for investors? Let's decode it together. Also, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. This is a Form 8K, which is basically a quick update a company sends to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, when something important happens. In this case, the important event is about selling stock. The date on this report is June 13, 2025. Golub Capital Direct Lending Corporation, that's a mouthful, is the company we are looking at today. They're located in New York and their main business is lending directly to companies. They're set up as an emerging growth company, meaning they're still relatively new and have some flexibility in how they report their numbers. Here's the core of it. On June 13th, 2025, Golub Capital Direct Lending Corporation decided to sell over 1.5 million shares of their common stock to existing stockholders, raising about $24.73 million. The sale is expected to be completed around the end of June. This isn't a public offering, it's a private sale to their existing stockholders. These stockholders had previously committed to invest a certain amount of money through what's called subscription agreements. It's like a promise to buy stock when the company needs the cash. The stockholders get a heads up of 10 days before they needed to pay. Since they are selling to accredited investors, they can skip some of the usual requirements. This helps to streamline the process. The report was signed off by Christopher Erickson, the Chief Financial Officer. This confirms that what's in the report is accurate, at least to the best of his knowledge. Tab now. Let's step back and put this into perspective. The company delivered a capital drawdown notice to its stockholders to sell some shares of common stock for over $24 million. This wasn't done publicly via regular stock market, but rather privately to existing investors who already bought in via subscription agreements. These investors need to be qualified, so the company needs to show fewer forms to the SEC and general public. This is called a private placement or a drawdown. The company is tapping cash already promised. So why are they doing this? There could be several reasons. Maybe they have new investment opportunities, need more cash to fund their lending activities, or simply want to strengthen their balance sheet. The specific reason isn't stated in the filing, but it's a safe bet that the company sees a good use for the extra funds. And what does this mean for investors? It depends. For existing stockholders, it means they're being asked to pony up more cash. If they believe in the company, they'll see it as a good one, otherwise they won't feel so good. For potential investors, it's a sign that the company is actively managing its capital. It's neither inherently good nor bad, but something to consider when evaluating the company. Ultimately, this filing is a small piece of the puzzle for anyone interested in Golub Capital Direct Lending Corporation. It's a snapshot of a moment in time, and it's up to investors to interpret what it means for the company's future. Keep a close look at the overall financial health of the company and its competitors. So what's the verdict? Golub Capital Direct Lending Corporation is a company that's raising capital through existing agreements. It has both strengths and weaknesses, is actively seeking capital, but that shouldn't necessarily scare off investors. The company is on the right track. Investors should follow up by reading their next filing. Oh, right, that's our breakdown of Golub Capital Direct Lending Corporation's latest filing. What's your take on these actions and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.